a podcast by Shy Soul. She's bringing you author interviews, book discussions, and more. Stay tuned. Tell-All, a podcast by Shy Soul. She's bringing you author interviews, book discussions, and more. Stay tuned.
Hello, you guys. It is your host, Shy Soul. I am here with author Jade Royal. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. So today, you guys, tonight, we will be getting into her books, what it's like for her being an author and all that great stuff. So first, we'll be talking about your plethora of books that you have that are all 5 stars, I might say. I have read quite a few, and they are the bomb. I love her different mix of genres. She's great. So we're going to get into the book I want to ask you about, get into is The Heart of the Beast series. Now that is something.
Right. So the Heart of the Beast actually is the last book that the first book is Saved by a Beast. Mm-hmm. And that was me. I've always had the idea, but I didn't know if there was really a niche for Black authors who write paranormal, because I haven't read any.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went with it. I was like, you know what? There seems to be a lot of readers who enjoy good paranormal books, so I'm just going to go for it. And I went for it. So then I wrote it. It was actually, I felt like I wrote it pretty fast, because all the ideas were just like there, and it was just like, almost like a sprint, I'm finally writing it. And it didn't really hit me that it actually made an impact until I gained new readers who said, this book is great. And I was really introduced to the community of readers who read, urban paranormal. I'm real thankful that I had that opportunity to write that book and kind of follow something that I've always wanted to do but never really knew how to start.
Mm-hmm. Definitely feel where you're coming from. I might say I am kind of shocked that you've never read paranormal books. I'm shocked by that.
I mean, I know what I mean is that I never read paranormal books featuring Black characters or written by Black authors. I read paranormal books by white authors and white indie authors.
Yeah.
And usually their Black characters are, they're just the stereotypical version of who they think we are. So those are the books that I've read. Because I like the mystery element, I like the romance element. There's every person finds that one person that they're destined to be with. Mm-hmm. And it's like a mixture of all the genres that I love together. And it has, that supernatural edge. So
yeah, and I'm here for it because, like you just said, I was so excited because, the story was different. It was fresh. Me, myself, I have read quite a few of urban paranormal books. So, my first time reading them, I was like, whoa, why isn't it more authors, writing these? There's so much you can do with, the hashtag Black Magic, urban paranormal type of books. We can do a lot with that. So, for you to dive into that, I applaud that. So, will you be writing any more urban paranormal books, or what's that?
I'm actually currently working on a paranormal book. This book is a spin-off to a series that I already completed after the Beast series. So this one is about my African sirens and their African demigods. Well, they're not really African, but the powers that be that give them the status as demigods are African deities. And I wrote that book because everybody likes Greek mythology. Mm-hmm. It's one of those more common things that we know, even in, Avengers, we know about Thor, and it's just one of those things that everybody knows about Zeus, Poseidon. And if I am writing a book about Black characters or culturally significant characters, I felt like I needed to delve into the world of things for us that doesn't exist. So if I'm going to write about, Africa and Africans, it doesn't make sense for me to talk about Zeus because he's over there in Greece doing his thing. So I researched a whole lot about our African beauties, and we have a lot. There is many, and they all mean something. So that's what I basically, did my book off of, just so people know that, okay, hey, we have our own gods and our own beauties and people that are our elementals and not just loose, like we're not just, all over that. So that's the book that I'm writing now, and it's just follow-up characters that people are interested in hearing about.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, I value a lot of culture. So this time I said that I was gonna, go into a whole bunch of, or I'll at least try to write characters who are different in certain terms. So my main character for this go round is actually Hawaiian, and he was gifted his powers by an African god. So that's what I decided to do it that way, just to, different cultures and everything, just to showcase people. And who doesn't like a good-looking Hawaiian? I mean, come on, they're sexy.
I know, right? That is so true.
So
I love this. I can't wait till that comes out. I'm definitely going to be getting it and going to be sharing it like crazy because, that's my type of thing too. I love the Greek mythology, and like you said, you have a point there. Why would you write a urban fiction, with Greek characters, and that's not true at all? People are gonna be like, "Whoa, I'm kind of confused here. How is, we'll get that."
It just wouldn't make sense at all.
It wouldn't.
Because I wanted to write about God. It just doesn't make sense. I was like, it doesn't make sense. Why would he be a descendant of Zeus? He's black, Zeus is white. It just doesn't make sense. So, sometimes, paranormal people think it's easy to write because you can kind of make up anything good. Oh, we're talking about creatures that are make-believe. And it's actually not true because you have to make sure that the things that you're saying, though you're making up, is valid. So I'm making up the fact that this person is a demigod, like he has powers, but I cannot make up genetics. Okay, so he cannot be a descendant of someone like, Zeus, and be black, unless Zeus was swimming around in the pool in Greece with some, chocolate honey.
Exactly.
It just wouldn't make sense.
That's just stretching it. That's just stretching it.
And make it work.
Yeah, and I really like that the fact that you are doing it that way, because we've read so much. Well, I know if I've read a lot. I even took a class on it too. So I've read so much about those same characters and different characters with the Greek mythology. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, can we do like the African gods or something like that? The Egyptian, especially the Egyptian gods. The Egyptian gods is, oh my, that's a whole nother show right there in itself.
That's very true. Very true. And, everyone is always saying, like, they're woke, they're this, they're that. And I'm not, like, a part of that bandwagon. Like, I'm not that type of person or author that's, like, so blaring, like, you guys should just study on now after me. I'm not that type of person. I just wanted to do something different in terms of, hey, look, we got our own. We don't need theirs right now. Read about them. So that's really where that storyline came from. And I was like, put it out there, and I hope people like it, and that was it.
Hey, like I said, I'm here for that. Now, that's a book book series that I definitely want in my collection, because, like I said, it's very different, and I know it's going to appeal to a lot. It may even appeal to, the white demographics of, the book community. It's true. I mean...
It might. It's curious, and actually I met, someone actually did message me, and she was a Caucasian woman, and she asked me what the book was about, and I told her, hey, this is about an African famine and a Trinidadian demigod. And she was like, wow, I'm going to read on this book. So I was like, hey, either you read or you don't. So, I feel like, it's interesting enough because of the combination, and people might just be like, wait, what is this about? Let me check it out. So that's just the factor that I'm hoping that it would have.
Exactly. And to touch up on that, I've actually had somebody, because like I said, I really, 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 really like this. I really love the urban paranormal, the urban, gods and all of that. So I'm like, I'm gonna go into that genre at some point in time, and I've actually been dipping in it, creating my own world of stories like that. So I had a person say, "Oh, so what are you gonna go into, paranormal?" I'm like, I'm thinking about it. I'm actually working on a story like that. And I must just say this right now. It was the feedback was so negative. It was like, okay, when you write it, yes, they was like, when you write it, I'm like in my head, when I write it, okay, when you write it, don't do the black characters, keep it, with the Caucasian, that's gonna make you a lot of money. I said, well, can you just stop talking? I had to get serious. I was like, I'm gonna stop you right there, because I myself can write a story like that, but I don't want to. I want to write about my culture, with the twist and the whole different storyline. So I'm just stop you right there, and I'm gonna just lead this conversation. We can talk about something else though, but we're not gonna talk about that because that's gonna lead into something else. I don't know. I'm like, you're being negative, and I just see it, and I can feel it. So, and I'm gonna just stop it. I'm like, yeah.
And it is actually partly true, which is the sad part. But if you think about it, anything, really, that doesn't, most of the things that we're doing is dominated in some way by the I don't know what you want to call them, American culture, I don't know, by the Caucasian culture. So it's not really so far-fetched, because if you take an author who's writing paranormal, who's writing about, the normal white characters, they are selling.
Mm-hmm.
And for us it's harder. Anything that we do is going to be harder for us to break that wall, because one, we're black authors, two, we're women,
mm-hmm.
and then three, they're not like black characters. Well, and most of the stories that I've read by these white authors, I read them because I'm just looking for a good book. So I'm not really looking at race or anything like that. But then when I read the books, I would see some things where I'm like, seriously? Some of their black characters are called like shadows. They even use the word more,
yep.
which is a very, very old term. And I was just like, who uses that word anymore? It was just very odd. And just a general description of, the black skin, I was like, come on. You guys, if you're a popular author, or if you're, really in tune with your craft, you should be able to either research or find ways to use words to describe people of color, people of different ethnicities. So that was my one annoyance of, like, reading those type of books. And, even though it was a negative backlash, it was true, but that, we kind of just have to pull together and support each other's work and do what we need to do, because honestly, we outnumber them. And it's
yeah.
real. So if we do what we need to do and support, and not, be petty and do anything like that in that kind of nature, then we would succeed in so many ways. And I want my work to, I'm not whitewashing my work for anyone. I write how I write. And that's end all be all. And I've seen some black authors who make it really big and their works are whitewashed, or they have white characters, or it's interracial.
Yep.
I don't want to do that, but at the same time, I want to write how I write and give it to the white audience. Be like, this is my book, this is my romance story, this is my paranormal romance story, this is my erotica, and I want them to enjoy it, because we got to expose ourselves. Like, look,
mm-hmm.
we know how to write as well. We know how to create good content. So that's why, that's one of my goals, because I want to be in, like, the general, population where they can actually be tuned in to black authors and black material, and not just think, like, every black book is an urban book or a street lit book, and put us in one category. So it's like, it's climbing a mountain, but one day, or, we'll get to the top, but you just got to keep going. And, to get that person,
yeah.
you can write paranormal, and it will be great. They can just sip their tea somewhere else if they don't want to read it.
Exactly. And after they said that gave me the biggest motivation to come up with my storyline, my characters, and everything. And I end up making it, in my opinion, the best book series that I've ever wrote, because, it was so different I had so many ideas and I did so much research. Just like you said, did so much research. So
It's a lot.
so it can all make sense. Yeah, I even gave it to my teacher. I was like, "Can you read this for me?" She was like, "Yeah, sure." Because all my English teachers, you know, they kind of, the way I write, the way I talk and speak about my stories and everything, they was like, "Yeah, you're gonna have a published book one day." So she actually read it and was like, this is so good. How did you come up with it? And I gave my whole spiel about it. She was like, I didn't know that she was going to enter this in a book contest. I didn't know. I didn't think that was going to happen. I was kind of like, what? Because back then, I didn't want anybody to know I was writing because, that was my getaway and I wasn't ready to be published or anything like that. But when I got that recognition, I was like, maybe I should be doing this.
You just gotta break out and do it.
Yep. So my question is, when you got published and you got your first book published, how did that change your process of writing?
I wouldn't necessarily say changed anything because regardless of if I was published or not, I write the same in terms of I write every day. I develop stories every day, and that's just a part of me being who I am. So I wouldn't say it changed a lot. My writing process for that matter. The only thing I could say that it probably made me write faster or be smart about my time management in regards to when I wanted the book to be finished. Because when I wasn't published, it was just like, write however much you want to write for the day. And then, that's it. Being published, I was like, okay, I'm going to write this much amount this day. Or I'm going to make sure I get to this work on this day because I want to be finished by this day. So that's the only thing that changed. But I was writing every day anyway, so it wasn't really like a, like oh my God, I have to write. I have to do this. I'm overwhelmed. It was just, okay. It was just like a happy, like, I'm sorry, I got my first book. Okay, now there was no part two. And just keep going.
I totally agree. That was kind of my process in a way. I had trying to perfect my craft for the longest. I was like, how am I going to write my books? Am I going to be stuck in, the third person? Am I going to write both? Or try to write both? That's a challenge. Am I going to just do first person? I'm just going to do what I like to do and just keep it at that. I don't want to just be stuck. The one thing I did not want to be stuck in is just one genre. Because I like writing a lot of different books. The thug books, the paranormal, especially the romance. That's really, really, really what I love to write.
It kind of gets boring. If you sometimes it's like you're in one genre. Well, for me, it gets boring because it's like, okay, what do I write about next? Like, there's different storylines, but sometimes it gets like, okay, and what else is going to happen here? So I'm certified romance person. It doesn't matter what genre I'm writing. There's always going to be a feature couple or two people who fall in love or, something that features a love story, no matter genre. So my next, after I finished my paranormal, my next idea was that I was going to do a romantic thriller or a romance thriller. I'm not sure if that's a genre, but I wanted to do something that was like high stakes mystery type thing, but have maybe a little killing in it or something like that, but also be romantic. And I don't know, it was just coming to me. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should write something like this because it'll be really different. But I want readers to be like snatching pearls. You can be like, oh my God, what's going on? That's what I wanted to go for. Don't have an idea yet, but that's just the genre that's moving in the distance. And I'm like, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do it because sassy romance stories, I could write but so much, and over and over again. I gotta switch it up, then go back. Dabble around everything else first.
Yep, I agree because. Like I can agree a lot with what you're saying because that's the exact same thing with me. Like I used to and still can write maybe like 3 stories at once. And I'd be like, because I have so much going on in my head. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to write these 2 stories at the same time. I don't care. I really want to write both of them because I'm so excited to, get all of this written down. No rush, but I still want to get into so many different stories. Take a break on one, go to the romance book.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to this action story and have so much wound up in it that it may even, all 3 books may connect and it's a different book series. That's something I love doing too, is different book series.
Yeah.
So another question of mine is, since you write these very sometimes emotional romance books and then you have the glamorous, exciting to read urban paranormal books, what was the first book that made you cry, if you have one?
I honestly don't think I have one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could talk about books that made a very emotional impact, but I don't really know of a book where I've, actually cried. I've cried while writing a book before.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the books that really, I was really emotionally invested in it was a book I read in, I believe, 4th or 5th grade. And it was Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. And it's a chapter book. And this was when it came to school, I was ahead of most of my classmates when it came to reading because I read so much. So my teacher actually gave me that book. She said, I want you to try and read this. And I think it was the first chapter book that I ever had. My other books were they were smaller. I wouldn't consider them a big chapter book. So this book was, I was like, okay, I'm going to read it. And it was basically about a family growing up in, it wasn't slavery. It was, I guess, during Jim Crow.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit before Jim Crow and then after slavery. So they were in that time where they were trying to adjust to being free and also being able to, and realizing, okay, we're free, we're not getting everything white people are getting. How are we going to deal with this? And it was just, something about the story was just very, emotional because it just, the storyteller, you can just look in the eyes and be like, damn, this is some serious stuff, and it has really deep connections to the characters family-wise, because it was a brother, and a sister. Their friend actually got lynched because, a white woman accused him of stealing from her, and it wasn't actually him, but they said that he put on a stocking cap to make himself, to hide his face. When in fact it was because he wanted to fit in so bad, he went with these white boys, and the white boys actually put the stocking caps on their head and, stole from the woman
Mm-hmm.
and blamed it on him. So he ended up getting lynched for that. And it was kind of the kids were, I think the youngest was in maybe elementary school, 6th, 7th grade, and her older brother was in high school. So it was how do you deal with losing a close friend by lynching, by, false accusation of that kind of thing, So that book, I was like, oh, my heart is looking so sad. So that was one of those books, and it was a long, long time ago, but I will never forget reading that book. Anytime someone asks me what's my favorite book, I say that book. And I had to read it multiple times to really understand what was happening, because a 3rd grade mind sometimes it's you're just reading words, you're not really understanding the story.
Mm-hmm.
So I read it multiple times, from 3rd grade all the way up to about 7th grade. I kept rereading the book. So it was really one of those books that I always had. I bought a copy, kept it. So I think that's one of the books where it was an emotional book for me. I was like, oh, this book is kind of sad, man. But it was good. It was well written. Very scholastic.
Yeah, I've had
but creative at the same time.
Yeah, I've had my books that have made me Like right now, I can't think of the name of it, but it was a book that I read in high school. It was something close to that, and I was so mad. And when it was a time where we could have our debate about the book, I hurried up and rose my hand. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give my whole debate on this book. Can I please come up to the? I was like so emotional about it. I was like, here's my points as to why the author went about writing it this way, and why he had this character do what he did. Because if you look down deep within yourself, this character is in all of us. You know, we'll all have those points where we'll make a mistake, and now we're trying to do everything in our power to erase it or fix it, and it's just making everything worse. And my teacher was like, yes, you have so many good points. You know, I end up getting extra credit for that and all that because I was so invested in the story. And that's one of the books that I read that made me want to write too. I even wrote my own kind of book like that in a way, and that was actually the first book that made me cry. When I got to the end of it, I was like, I can't believe I wrote a character that I put through so much in the book, and you know, she ended up overcoming everything. But I was like, yeah, will I ever write another emotional book like that again? Maybe, but not no time soon. I even let my mom read it when I was first coming into, developing my stories. And she was like, how did you come up with this? She even started crying. She's like, how did you even come up with this? I was like, I don't know. I just felt something, and I got to plotting it and just wrote it and ended up crying at the end of the book. Well, crying all throughout writing the story. So, yeah.
Right.
I feel
I
as if...
understand the feeling.
Yeah. I feel as if... And I hope you feel this way too, that when we write, we have that emotion. If we don't have emotion when we're writing, it just feels like, how can we, as the author who wrote the book, how can we connect with it? And how can we expect our readers to connect with the book too?
Right, because you have to also believe in who your characters are. And I try my hardest to make my characters very... poignant. So whether the bad characters, whether they're the antagonist or the protagonist, I try to give them qualities that is relatable, and also something that'll make people be like, yeah, I remember this person because he did this or this is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I really try to go deep within a person, and even if they're the evil ones, I'm like, what would drive a person to do this? Because there's a reason behind everything. So it may not always be logical, because so many bad people are crazy. You just do it, and you just kind of really have to feel it. And I think my first series, which is called Love is Worth the Sacrifice, I cried when I was writing the second part to that book, because the circumstances that were happening to the characters was really... I had to really feel like, okay, how would a woman feel in this situation? And then someone actually... And I'm such a sad sap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm such a sad sap because I rewrote that book because I couldn't manage it at the end because I was crying. I was like, I'm not going to do this. I do. And, it was one of those speeches to myself, and I was like, I do not have to do this. I will not stand for this. So I erased about 2 chapters and rewrote. I said, that's a little bit happier because I can't handle this right now. And it was the first time where I ever deleted something and changed it to something else, but I really couldn't handle it. I was like, you know what? It's a sad book already. There's a whole bunch of other sad stuff going on. This doesn't need to be added to the pot.
Yeah.
So I had to change up how I wrote it. But that was the first book I was like, man, this is hard. And 18 books later, I wrote a sad book, and I was like, you know what? I'm not changing anything. It's sad. It's meant to be sad. And one of my, I met her through writing, and she's like my bestie.
Mm-hmm.
She told me not to, because I kept going back. I was like, should I change it? Do I leave it? Like, really? Is this going to happen? And she's just like, leave it. If it's meant to be sad, it's going to be sad. It's a sad book. And she's from Louisiana, so she's like, it's a sad book. I don't know how to even mock her, because I can't even do her accent, but she's just like, just let it go. Just leave it. And I was like, all right. But she had to tell me that several times, because I was really, I don't like to write sad stuff sometimes. I was just like, I want everybody to be happy and in love and, under the rainbow, Skittles. And she's just like, let it go, let it be.
I can totally agree and admit that I used to be like that when I started writing. I was like, I don't want to write a sad book. Just like you said, I want everything to be happy and rainbows and skittles. I was like, you know what? I just want my books to have, that happy ending. But then I had to face the reality that everybody's life is not like that. And especially everybody is not
Mhm.
perfect. So I had to get that in my head that that's not really too realistic. You may have the happiest character in your book who, has the best life. She's a millionaire. She has this, she has that. But then she has her past. She might have the boyfriend that's been cheating on her forever, and the only reason that he's with her is because she has money, but she doesn't want to see. She knows it, but she doesn't want to see it. But then again, she's hiding all her pain and all this stuff. And that's how I had to face the reality with my characters in my book. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and write the story this way, because if your story doesn't have, a little bit of drama in it, the reader is gonna be kind of disinterested, maybe. So I was like, you know
Right.
what? I'm going to add the drama into my book. And I'm going to do just that. Have the character who's perfect, who thinks she's perfect. She wants everybody to believe and see that, she's happy. There's nothing wrong with her. Her life is just perfect, perfect, perfect. But on the outside, she's dying inside. She's crying inside. She's
Right.
broken. So that's what really, really made me love writing, period. Because if you can make a character like that, you can do anything with your stories.
Mhm.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get over that. I'm just get over that and leave it at that. And I was at the point where I didn't want to kill off characters either. I was like, yeah, I got to get over that too, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen at some point.
A good guy has to die. I will
Mm-hmm.
say this though, and I'm not sure how many of my readers are listening, but they, and you would know because you would have read the series, but they've been hounding me. My readers have been hounding me for another book that's a part of my Beast series.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was like, well, what am I going to write about? I done wrote about all the couples. And they're like, well, what about the babies? What about the other members who didn't have a mate yet? And I was like, they just don't have one. And I tried to get away from it, but, they're just continuously like, writing. And now I am going to do about three, maybe four, but really three brand new books to that series.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is actually finished. I don't have a release date though, but the first one is actually finished. And I will say this because they forced me to write this book. So any of their characters, any of the characters from the previous series could possibly die because I have to create some kind of tension and some kind of, so I don't know if the alpha dies, the beta dies. It's not my fault. I'm going to put that disclaimer there because they could have been nice and alive, but they wanted me to keep writing. So, I will say that.
Yep. That's how I feel too. I was like, hey, you guys wanted this. I'm gonna give you every little bit of what you wanted. I'm sorry you're gonna hate me. Like I had to make a post like that. I was like, I'm writing this book. I'm letting you guys know right now. You're going to hate me. You're going to be in my inbox, in my email. Like, why, Shy? Why did you do this? Why? Just why? I just seen it coming. I was like, yep.
For it.
Yep, you guys asked for it. You guys love when I do this. But then you're going to hate me after you read the book. Like, okay, now in part 2, I'm like, hey, in part 2, you're going to get what you're asking for too. So do you really want a part 2? Do you really want to go there?
Right.
So,
sometimes, but you gotta love the readers. They keep us going. And I always say readers are the reason why I can be, an author because they're there to read and enjoy. And in this day and age, that's kind of hard to come by because everybody could be, too technologically advanced to just read a book.
yep.
So the fact that there's still a huge population of readers, I enjoy them. They are the best. And they make authors' dreams come true because, now we can say, like, I wrote a book and, it wouldn't be for nothing because there's people to read it.
Yep, that is very true. My last two questions is, if you could tell your younger writing self anything, what would it be?
Well, I would say that that you can kind of figure out who you are without, being pressured by anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, sometimes it takes time for authors to find their voice, to be like, okay, I write this book. This is what I want to stand for. This is what I'm doing. And it's hard to do that when you have people that say, do this or be that. And it's okay to not know who you are, but also to just find your own way and not be bribed or listening to anything that anyone else has to tell you, because they're going to end up being what they want you to be, not what you want to be. And I was so worried of being accepted and being like, that it was just like, should I act a certain way? Should I do certain things? Should I make certain friends? And I didn't have to do that. I just didn't want to be it. Whoever liked that, they did. If whoever didn't, they didn't. So I would just tell my younger self that you don't have to try so hard to fit in or let someone tell you what is right. And you would, you just do your own thing, and not go by anything else, because it's hard when you see other people doing certain things and you're like, I want to do that because I want to be where they are, or you just kind of have to really find your own way and be yourself. That's what I would say to myself. And I still say it because, that's the lesson that you should never forget. You always got to be yourself, even if you don't know who yourself is yet.
Yep, I totally agree. This next question that I love asking authors, this is our last question. Where do you see yourself? I'm going to say, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In 5 years, oh boy. Okay, so in 5 years, I'm going to be in a vacation home with a couple of people. So I'm going to be vacationing with Jocelyn. I'm going to be vacationing with Zainab. I'm going to be vacationing with Shabazz, Kimberly, Lucretia. We're just going to be in a big house. And we're just going to be vacationing, just doing dumb stuff, without a care in the world about what's going to happen tomorrow and just what's happening today. And we're all just going to be like, well, they might be drunk because I don't drink, so they're going to be drunk, and I'm just be watching them like really cool. But I love them. So in 5 years, we're just going to have a big old vacation house. That's where I'm going to be at. That's it.
I love it. And do you see a chance of any of your books getting turned into a movie, maybe? Hopefully.
I would love that, but sometimes it's hard for me to think about it that way, because I'm one of those readers that I don't like book turned movie things.
Mm-hmm.
The only ever book turned movie that I loved was the Harry Potter franchise. Anything else is just very, very hard for me to watch. And I'm like, this is not how it went in the book. And it's pretty strange because J.K. Rowling was very, very adamant and very, very precise about how she wanted her books to be shown.
Mm-hmm.
And she made that happen. So every detail that's in the book, if it's relevant, it's in the movie. It's written the same way that she wrote it. Some of these, books that end up getting some deals, like, that true to the game. Like, what? Come on. I was not feeling it. I was like, what is happening here? So I know readers would like to see, a book as a film. And if I get the opportunity, then I would love to. Of course, I would vote for Saved by a Beast, though. So maybe.
Yeah, me too. I would definitely love to see that on Netflix or something. So, shoot, I'm the type of reader I will be like, can you guys go peep out her book and contact her, please? This book is amazing. I'm that type. So this is the point where you get to tell all the readers, all the new readers, everybody who's listening, where to get your work. If you have any social media, any like pages, you could tell us that, and you get to shout out an author that you would like to hear on the show that has made a great success in this urban book industry. So that's your time to say all that.
Okay. So you can follow me on Facebook. My author page is author Jade Royal. You can also find the same author page at what is my hashtag? I have a little hashtag thing for this. So at Romance Author Jade Royal. So you can type that in Facebook and you will find my Facebook page. That's at Romance Author Jade Royal. Instagram is author Jade _Royal. And I think that's the only two things I'm on. I'm on Twitter barely because I just started it. So you can still follow me on Twitter at Royally Romantic. And I welcome all friend requests, all likes. I'm very reachable. I talk to everybody. An author that I want to see on, well, Marina Chestnut. Shy, get her on here. Get her on here. She will talk the storm, and she will tell you all the good deeds that you need to know. She's a very, very talented author, and she's very personable. She's cool, down to earth, and I think that you would have a great show with her on here. So you can reach out to her and tell her that Jade recommended her, and she will, and I hope to hear her soon on here.
Hey, you don't have to tell me twice. I will get in contact with her soon.
Get her because she's really amazing, and you would have a great show with her. You surely would have a great show with her. And I think did I say the same thing else? Oh, my books they're all on Amazon. I have 18 for you to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Romance, erotica, paranormal romance. It's all for the choosing. Whatever you feel like reading for that day. So you can follow me also on Amazon that way. And that's pretty much it. That's me.
It was great having you on the show. I will definitely have you on again, when you have all these great, amazing books come out soon. Just let me know. You can always just harass me in my inbox, email, whatever it may be. I will definitely get you on the show again. But I love you guys. She definitely loves you. Good night. Bye.
Good night. Bye.